Well, welcome back to Factorio MSX Gigabase. Okay, I'm not quite back at the science, but I am at the block stone brick making, and what we are going to do, if I can find the blueprint, maybe I need to make another one. We will make another one. We are going to put down a refueling capability in here. I've actually drawn a path up here. We will go over to I guess this fuel stop here at the Iron 3 facility. Make a quick copy of that, and oh, it's 4 lanes. Yeah, that's not quite gonna work, is it? Okay, we will lay down this. Actually, what I'm going to do is edit the blueprint. We'll only, for now, we will just keep one side. Probably don't need those. Yes, I didn't think about the 4 lane. We certainly don't need 4 lane for our stone bricks. 2 lane is managing just fine. And this might be a unique situation, as this is the only ore that only needs as little as it needs. That's it, isn't it? Yes. There we go. So this is one side of it. I'll need to make a couple of these things so that, I don't know why this mod needs a special train stop. Shouldn't really need a special train stop, but never mind. It does. Whoops. There it is. It does what it does. So I will grab that. Rotate, rotate, and this should work. Oh, we did get some artifacts from the blueprint after all. Oh, never mind. Rotate, rotate. There we go. And we need some of these guys just far enough to cover that, which will be there, and far enough at the other end, which I guess is there. Are they all powered? Yes, yes, and yes. So yeah, that's the call this refuel stone 2, refueling stone 2, something like that. I've just called refuel stone 2. refuel stone 2. And it needs a little bit of wiring. Can't reach that far. Okay, let's get a green wire. From there to there to there. And I'm fairly sure that, let's just make sure this isn't connecting to something else. It's not good. But we seem to have a little bit of stone, coal and wood in the net. Oh, that'll be from what I've got. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now you've got the correct name. We need a train counter, which will go there. And we need a train publisher, which will go there. That's correct, and it is rocket fuel that we are looking for, and it should have sent out a request already. Oh, it can't, of course. There's no way any train can make it through here. So I probably should... I don't think I'm going to be able to draw a line through here without some landfill. That's slightly annoying because I don't have any landfill on me. But what I might just do is... maybe even sort that out off camera, because there's some other things that we need to do. So let's head back to base. We'll just go to engineering. We won't go to engineering unload this time. This thing, unfortunately, it's now too late for you to see, but it did what it needed to do for the 17.3, 17.4 stone brick per minute, but only after I, we do have a radar, good, only after I added, so stone brick formula is actually 2 stone for the stone brick, so I made these 4 passive providers when we do the unloads. And yeah, now that it's all... Oh, we need another radar, so we can fix that as well. Now that it's all up to date, yeah, I don't have a weight limit here because that's pointless. They'll just keep wasting fuel. So they might as well just line up here and behind. And this one's keeping up, no dramas. So it's all good. All Gucci, as they say. Where are we? We're up here. How is this guy going? Is he still working? Yes, he is still working. He's got a supply of all the relevant stuff. What was the measure of these? 645,000. It's not 800,000 yet, but as I said last episode, I'm gonna let it finish up what it's doing. We'll make sure that bits like this get sorted out. Look at all of this. That's because there's a big gap from here to here, and they somehow, for some reason, think that's a shortcut. Never mind. So it could take them a while to finish off these last bits. But now that we're back at the base, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to a little bit of the old base, because I want to show you something. A remnant, an artifact, if you like, from a prior time, a prior existence. And we go way back to round about episode 10, I think it was. So here we are. This is my stone brick train that's been providing the Make Everything factory up until now. It's full. It also has this thing. This is a belt, just normal yellow belt, carrying the stone bricks all the way along what used to be the main bus, with my pathway through the main bus, back to stone smelting. Well, I don't really want that anymore. Stop. We still need the stone bricks because this is my only means of creating concrete in the base. So this little bit will survive, but I really don't want all of this. And so for that reason I might hold up building the trains until this one. So I'll build purple science. I'll use this to drop off blocks there and let it unload this as much as possible, and maybe make two trips, and then I'll build the trains for the stone brick. These things are kind of annoying me, so let's just give them an option. Wow, how many robots are there? None of them could go to sleep because they didn't have any storage. Oh well. Hopefully they have enough storage now. I'm not going to hang around and check. Right, so what we need to do now is go over to copper 3. Copper 3, remember, we were burning through what originally was about 4 million copper plate, and it was about 3.3 when we started up yellow science. Build yellow science has drained it in its entirety. Copper smelting, I guess it's copper smelting 4 is what I meant, since copper is the even numbers. What we're going to do is we are going to, I should have picked up some landfill while I was there, but never mind. We're going to go to copper smelting 4, and we are going to get rid of as much of the storage chests as possible. We're going to, I should have also bought some robots. We're also going to break up the shared network, so that at the moment, if you look at the network map, you see how it's all blobbed together. That was why this thing was absolutely kicking our ass when it comes to UPS when they were draining these supply chests. So with these removed, with the roboports that make it a duplicated system removed, with the correct complement of robots in each one of these, we'll be able to turn all of these trains on. Hopefully they don't crash into each other, although that would be a bit of a miracle. Here we are. So what's first? I wish there was a way to tell it to pick up only empty chests. I don't think there is, so we will put that in there. How much is in there? 74, that should be safe. I don't want to pick up your ore, thanks. Now, the ore that is sitting here should still be available to this furnace stack. I don't know how much ore it is. We'll find out soon, actually, because we will remove that. Now, map view, if we go there, this bit is now separated. This being connected is probably okay. How much ore do we have? 227,000. Okay. That's quite a lot. Well, that's because we have a whole lot down here as well. Right, well, this one is probably not going to be open for cargo wagons anytime soon. And actually having this restricted blueprint is actually saving me no time whatsoever, since I'm having to pick out the bits directly anyway. 294, do I have room for that? I suppose I do. Let's just have a look at the map to see that we have broken these all up. Yep. So now it is just, do you have, well, you've got 300, it's not enough, but it's a start. I want about 800 on each one, I think. I think that's kind of what we're running with elsewhere, which seems to be working okay. But they're all spread all over the place, and this is the only one that has its complement, so we're a bit shy. Alright, we're going to have to run back up and do some calculations. So you need 300. 300 plus 400 is 700. 500, 1200. 800, that's 2000, and 800 is 2800. Let's just get the supply train to come and deliver us 2800. Supply train, 2800 bots, please. On. Excellent. And there's the rubbish train clearing away that stuff. Now, what we need is an on-off switch here. Like some that we have implemented elsewhere. Basically, if copper ore is greater than 16,000, whoops, not 160,000, don't let anybody in. And since you currently have, how much? 227,000, it's going to be a while before anyone's allowed in there. Same deal here. We don't even have these guys here yet. Bit of an oversight. Can you reach? No, you can't, but you can reach to there. To there, to there. And you also have 34,000, so you're not opening up anytime soon. Up here, again the same deal. yeah, the final step here is to tell some of these guys to go. I guess the most sensible thing to do would be to... Oh, we can probably deal with one of these here. You can probably go to copper 13. You're full, but that doesn't matter. It'll get you out of the way. Oh my goodness, I don't have signals anywhere around here. So you go that way. You go that way. You can go to copper 13 as well. That's like 2 of 24 that are out of the way. Let me have a look. Map mode. Okay, the rest are lined up this side. That's alright. What we might do is break our rules and allow some of these to actually go in, just so they clear this line. You are in manual mode. Let's just go past this point where you've been banned and say go. And where am I? There I am. Any robots? Oh, you've got 1,000 robots there now. Does that mean this guy has been? Oh, would you look at that? How convenient. Well, what I'm going to do is put my stuff safely in here. Request 2800 logistic bots. Should be all of them. Except the 200 sitting here. Oh, there are none there. But there are some in here, which kind of overweights this supply. So we may have to grab a few from here just to finish up, but basically the idea is we want each of these to be brought up to 800, so you need about 300. Let's find somebody who has room. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. There you go. Yep, you're all good. Let's jump on board this one. And you can go to automatic. How many bots do you have? You have 400, so you need a further 400. 50, 100, oh dear, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. You're at 800, that's very good. Okay, you... let's just drive past your obstruction if there is one. And now up here, what have we got? We have that's weird. 369, okay. 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 800. Good enough. Nothing just waiting there. What have you got here? Nothing. That's 300. 600. 7, 8. And you have nothing, so that's 300. 600. 7, 8. And the 17 are yours as well. Let's see, you are actually on your way out. We need, oh, I don't have any signals on me, but yeah. Yeah, let's grab some signals, finish trying to signal all of these bits properly so they don't all crash into each other. See what the problem is, what's going on here. You don't have an activity in there. You should have. Now, you can't get out because there's something blocking the way, which is a lack of signals here. I may have signalled down below slightly wrong. I'm now slightly nervous about crossing through there. You need that. You need that. You need that. And I'm out of signals. If you were automatic, where would you go? To there, okay. Let me get some more of those. Oh. I've got 100, that's fine. Oh, no thanks. I have enough robots. There must have been a slight number left over, but we didn't actually need them as it happens. You are in the wrong spot, because that is an exit. So you should go there. Actually, you are a come down. Good. Thanks, autosave. Always saving the day. Good. Probably help the traffic clear out quite a lot. Let's take that off, see how we're going. You can go back to auto. That's better. We're getting a little bit of flow. That one's sneaking out. That's okay. These guys are taking off to different mines. That's okay too. Why is your mind so made up? They all want to come down here, but they're not going to be able to. Whoops, that's not where I want that. Let's get him out of there. They should recalculate and head up in due course, assuming that these are open. That's not, and that's not. There are none that are open, so none of them are going to recalculate. You can go automatic, because that will move you out of the way. And this guy can go automatic. You're automatic. You're not. Now you are. And I think that's one congested system, but it's our congested system. It's now operational, dare I suggest. Why are you going nowhere? Because you don't have any requests. Alright. That's a fair enough reason. Probably means the whole lot don't have requests. At least I know that you can copy these requests. Don't need that anymore. So we only have to do one row, and then we can just copy it over everything, fortunately. Otherwise it would be rather time consuming and boring. So, you need to have in the order of, say, 200. I may have done this deliberately originally so that only the plate stock got exhausted before these took off. I'm going to stick with that story anyway. Now I'm just copying these other ones to avoid having to pull these guys out again. So we'll make a blueprint of this whole thing, and then stamp it down everywhere like we did originally. Okay. Right. That's what we want. Rotate, rotate, map view. Rotate, rotate. Right. There was a bit of mess in this, I remember now, from when we built the thing. We actually stuffed up a little bit. So, I might just gut this line. I think it's just this line. And when we place this back, that all should be sorted out. Oh, they must have some construction robots of their own that have done a little bit of the changing for us. Right, I hope that's the only place where that issue was. That was why, if you recall, there was a strange number of furnaces. It was because that particular row was slightly mucked up. But it looks like, why don't I in map view? Just a little bit easier to do this in map view. Oh, whoop. So there's one other row that looks like it's got a little bit of echo. Have to go back and check that row. How's our numbers at the moment? Nothing too untoward. 88,000 copper plate per minute. I guess all of these are slowly warming up. Now yes, this is the one that has the echo. We don't want this kind of thing. And I do not want copper plate. Thank you very much. Zero thanks. Zero tolerance for that sort of nonsense. How's our numbers now? That's much better. Much more like what I was expecting. Over a minute, 117,000. We were at about 120,000. I'm guessing it's pretty much only this copper that's running. There doesn't seem to be much activity actually going on here. So yeah, the one stack, 120,000. I think we're obviously missing a few furnaces, so it can do more, but those are the sort of numbers we're after. UPS 10, so yeah, everything is sweet. I will fix up these missing furnaces. How many are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll fix up these missing furnaces. I will fix up that other thing that needed my attention from the beginning of the episode. And thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one. bye-bye for now.